Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I have another vlog for you and I'm feeling much better than I was this morning. I woke up a little bit frazzled. Poor little Grey is not well at the moment and she had a temperature last night and me and Rich are both up all night trying to give her medicine and look after her, and we both feel a little bit frazzled this morning. But I've just kind of done my hair and makeup and it has made all the difference. It's ridiculous how much it just makes you feel better. But today's video is gonna be sort my life out. That is basically the theme of this video. And I talked about, in last week's video, I talked about how I'm just feeling a little bit of like a scatterbrain and all over the place at the moment. And I know that a big part of that is because the house is just a tip. My office is completely a dumping room and we have so many deliveries and boxes and stuff downstairs for the bedroom makeover. So partly I want to just kind of sort out the physical mess in my life, but also I just feel like, and I always get this feeling towards the end of the year, when the year starts wrapping up, I feel like I want to just get more organized, and that's the plan for today. I've got a to-do list of things that I've just been meaning to do for a while. I've got some like thank you cards I need to write, having like a clear up in my like digital world as well. Like my computer is always like getting full and it drives me mad when it's like there's no space left on your computer. So I need to sort that out as well. Just loads of little bits like that. I've written down a to-do list which I feel like will help me stay on track. Today is one of my work days, so Rich is like in and out because Grey's not feeling that well. They're probably going to be here for most of the day and she's a little bit whingy, poor thing. She must feel so rubbish, so sorry if there's some like baby whinges in the background of today's video, but you know, she can't help if she feels a little bit under the weather. It's so hard to dodge like baby colds, especially when you're friends with older kids or you've got older kids in the family and they go to nursery, because once you're at nursery you're constantly catching things and then she gets them. But I just have to keep reminding myself it's good for her immune system to like get these things. It's just sad and it's always worse at night. So I'm gonna head downstairs, which is my current desk situation, because I'll show you my office. It's just I can't work in there. I'll start working through my to-do list with you. This is gonna be good. I feel like filming it is gonna make me do it. This is my office situation. And to be honest, I'm not even sure I'm gonna have time to do this today. This might be like an over the Christmas period thing. This is all of Grey's clothes that need to go up in the loft, all her clothes that she's grown out of. And then up here, I've got like a few bits that I've bought for the bedroom makeover. So I've got some like baskets and vases and stuff. The washing, I mean, look how pink all our washing is, that's quite funny. Washing, I don't know why the washing's in here. We have nowhere else for it to dry. Grey's play mat, which we had to move to make space for the Christmas tree. And then stuff, spare chairs, like we've got new dining chairs downstairs, so the old ones are living up here because we need to use them for Christmas. It's just a tip. And then a play mat, which I don't know where else to put this. Oh, it's so annoying. This should be like my chill room where I work, and it's just never that. Like behind there is just a pile of nappies. So I'm actually not sure I could even tackle this today. This is maybe too big of a task, but this is just something I have to do at some point. Here are some of the deliveries living in the hallway. So I think that's from Desenio. That's my new beauty desk. That's maybe another print. And then let me show you in here. I've got two massive H&M boxes. I think that's West Elm, that's Larry Doot. So I really need to start like opening these boxes. And our recycling bin is most definitely full, but I think Rich can probably break this down and store it somewhere in the meantime. Our friends bought us this terrifying fairy puppet, which I thought was really scary. Turns out it's Grey's absolute favourite toy. Like, watch this, ready? Hello! Hello! Do you love it? She loves it. Look, oh my God, scary. Here, show off your drumming skills. Good girl. Good banging. Look at those wrist rolls. Oh dear. Look, we've got our festive wreath up from last year. I think this is either the White Company or John Lewis, I can't remember. And then these are the little trees that I was sent with an Origins package. It's definitely not fire safe though, that's the only issue. But I guess when we light the fire we can move it or just keep an eye. I don't really know, but it looks really nice and festive. This video is actually sponsored by Samsung and I'm really excited to talk to you guys more about a very cool product they have that I've been completely geeking out about. But the first thing on my to-do list of get my life in order is to write thank you cards. I've got lots to write. And I did actually plan ahead for this one and get a little bit organized, and I got some thank you cards made. So it's kind of like a thank you, but also like a Merry Christmas. So I wanted festive thank you cards. So I got them done at Papier. It was a little bit pricey, I have to say, but such good quality. So it's like a festive kind of leaf pattern and it says thank you. And then on the inside, it says, best wishes, Lily Pebbles, with a kiss. So it's like pre-written signature. So I'm gonna go through, how many do I have to write? Quite a few actually. I'm gonna go through and write these, and then they'll be done, and I'll feel so organized. Guys, I finished doing the thank you cards. Oh my God, what a relief. Those have been like sitting on the dining table for so long, which has been getting so annoyed. I've done them, woohoo! Okay, next on my to-do list is sort out my computer techie stuff. And this is where I want to talk to you guys about the Samsung portable SSD T5. Now, when Samsung first got in touch about this job, obviously the first thing I said was like, send me the product and let me test it out. I use one every day, so I was like, sure, I'll try it out. I can't really see how it would be different to the one that I've got, which I'm perfectly happy with. And then it arrived. This is the box it arrived in, but I've been using it, so this box is empty. And I was like, oh my God, I did not realize that it was this tiny. I was so excited because one of the things I hate most about the one that I've been using for years up until now is that it's so massive and chunky. So this, guys, is the Samsung T5. Look how tiny. Let me show you, compared to my hand, how tiny this is, and thin and lightweight. I know, sorry if you're not like into techie stuff, but this is so exciting to me. It comes in a few colors as well. I asked for the gold one. I was like, okay, this is different. This I want to try. So I've been testing it out and I am so impressed. You guys know that I've always loved editing my own videos. It's definitely like a passion of mine. It's something that was self-taught originally years ago, and it's something that I just can't seem to like give up and let someone else help me with, because I just love, actually, I mean, I find it hard and time consuming, but I love the whole process of video editing, and this little baby has made the whole thing just a lot more like stress-free and easier. So the difference between this, which is called a PSSD, and I've had my little tech lessons, so I know the difference between this and a USB drive. So say this is a USB stick, it's hilarious, it looks like a lipstick, but that's a USB stick, and a PHDD is that this is much faster. It's clearly much more portable. The capacity is larger. This one I've got is 1 terabyte, and it's got much better transfer speeds, which that is a bit that's really important to me. Like, how quickly can I import my video footage into Final Cut Pro? How quickly can I move things around from different hard drives? How quickly can I export videos onto it? The speed is important. Speed, the capacity. I mean, actually the portability is just the like wow factor for me, because I find myself editing videos and photos in all kinds of weird places, in like the back of a car. I've sat down in the corner of an airport before to do it. So the fact that this could literally, I mean, not only could it fit in my handbag, that could fit in my back pocket, like life-changing. This is the little wire that I use with it. I think the one I use is the USB-C because I've got a newer laptop. That's it, that's all I need. That's got like all of my video content and photos on that. Guys, this has just blown my mind. I found that when I was transferring my files from my old portable hard drive to this one, it was really quick to just drag and drop them over, which is great. So I'm gonna plug this in now and show you guys how I organize my T5 and how I kind of, because you don't want to just have one that's like full of files all over the place. So I like to keep it really organized, and I'm going to show you that now. So the T5 has amazing compatibility. It can work with Mac, Windows, Android. You can even connect it direct to your camera, which means you can put your photos or videos straight onto this, which is genius. I'm going to plug it into my computer now to show you guys. I like this little Velcro thing, by the way. It keeps it very neat. Okay, so this plugs in there, and then the other side just plugs straight into the T5. There it is, Samsung T5. Okay, so this is how I've arranged it. So I've got final YouTube videos. So those are all the videos that I finished editing. So I even then split it out into years, and they're the final like movie files, so I can upload them straight onto YouTube. I've got a folder for grey. I absolutely loved organizing all of this, by the way. I did this a few weeks ago and it was just so satisfying. So I've got videos. These are, so that's like a video I made of her first 2 months. That's a video I made of our holiday to Montpellier. And then I've also got a folder for all of the like raw footage, which I've split into like when they were taken. So everything is there, nothing's gonna get lost. And I'm probably gonna do another folder here for photos. I've got headshots, so those are photos of me that have been taken. I've got a house renovation folder. This has got a lot in it. It's got bathroom photos, it's got before photos, it's got some more photos that a photographer called Emma took, our final kitchen photos, and the original before photos that the estate agent took of the house. I've then got another folder for music for YouTube. Oh, I haven't put anything in there yet. I think what I was gonna do is sort through all the music and actually only put the stuff I really like in here. Raw video files, so those are just the files that have come straight from my camera. I like to keep those just in case, and that's all the files for setting up the hard drive. And then these are my thumbnails, so that's the template I use on Photoshop to create my thumbnails, and then this is the thumbnail for my latest video. So as you can see, I like to keep it really organized, and doing this was really easy because obviously it's so fast. I could easily just like move things around and nothing kind of got stuck with that awful, like, you know, that multicolored spinning ball? I hate that thing. That didn't happen at all. It was very easy to use. If you're watching this bit and thinking like, oh, I'm really not tech savvy, I don't know what a PSSD is, ignore all the like fancy names and stuff, because I actually think having like a little portable hard drive like this is so handy. Even if you don't do video editing as your job or photo editing. Taking my sister as an example, she gets so overwhelmed. She's got 10 years worth of photos of her 3 kids on her phone, and she like just can't get her head around what to do with them. She gets really nervous that they're not going to be safe. So whatever your passion is, if you're passionate about keeping photos of your kids, if you do want to experiment with video editing, if you like taking photos of wildlife when you're out and about, like having something like this means that you can store your photos and your videos, keep them super safe. So don't be intimidated by the whole like tech thing, because having something like this I just think is so handy. So I'm really glad that I could share that with you guys. I'm going to put the link down below for the Samsung T5 if you want to find out more about it and like see how it compares to whatever you might be using now, because seriously you might be surprised at how life-changing this little thing can be. Talking about photos and photo editing, I'm actually going to use this now because what I need to do is update Gray's baby book. It's something I find quite overwhelming, and I know I probably won't be able to do it with my like future children, but with her I just want to try and keep it up because I started it and I don't want to, you know, we're 6 months in, I just want to like get to 1 year and do this baby book. So how I tend to do it is I've got all my like photos on my phone, and every month I'll make a new album on my phone and call it like Gray Month 4, Gray Month 5, and I'll add in like my favorite photos from that month. I'll print them and put them in a photo album, and then I'll take like 3 and put them in her baby book. And then the thing that I've always got to remember to do is update the bit in the baby book where you write about like what they've been doing that month, because it's quite easy to like forget. So I might run upstairs now and get her baby book and start doing that, and then go through photos and organise them. This is Gray's baby book. I got it from Truva, but I think the brand is Design Letters. They do some really nice stuff. And yeah, it's quite full. So the first page, I kept all of the cards that we got when she was born. Yeah, I think they're all the cards from when she was born. This one, like a friend made, really cute, just says Gray. So I thought that'd be really nice because a lot of them are actually like messages to her. So I thought that might be nice. I loved looking at things like this when I was little. Then I've got like 3 pregnancy photos, and then some photos from the baby shower. I've got all the guesses of when people thought she was going to be born. No one guessed her actual date. My auntie and Rocco were the closest. And then things like the first photo, and then the rest is like about the birth and stuff. About the first week, so I've written, we were so happy. I kept saying, I can't believe that she's ours to keep. Friends and family came over to meet you, and you did lots of little sneezes. So it's all like that, but I'm going to show you the whole thing. But where have I got up to? So I got up to month number 4. I've written in it, but I haven't done photos, and then I need to do 5 and 6, not 6 yet. I'm doing it when I get to the end of the month, which I don't know if that's right, but that's how I've been doing it. Okay, about month number 5, started swimming lessons, cried at the teacher, and then at the bottom I put memorable dates. So 26th of September, first haircut. We gave her a little haircut. Don't judge. In month 5, loving sitting up with our help, and started sleeping through the night. Am I allowed to say that on the internet? For month number 6, I've put started weaning, not very into it, but likes porridge, squash and peas. Sitting up very well, playing by herself. loved singing and playing the drum and bubbles and swam underwater without crying. So now I've got to pick 3 photos. It's so hard to pick 3 photos for the whole month, but I'm going to start looking at my phone and organising those. Rich is sitting opposite me trying to give Grace some food. She is having none of it. So I've made 3 new folders within my photos: grey 4 months, grey 5 months, grey 6 months, and then I narrow down the photos to the best ones. I print them and then put those in an album, and then I pick 3 from each of those albums to put in the baby book. I feel good about that. I feel good that I've done that, and I'm excited for the photos to arrive. I think what I need to do now, which is going to make the biggest difference, is open these parcels. I want the boxes out. No more boxes. And then within there are some coat hooks. There's like a little cubby hole around the corner in our downstairs, by our downstairs loo, which would be the perfect place for a little bench and some coat hooks. And we're not going to put a bench there yet because at the moment it's a really good place to store a buggy, but eventually there will be a little bench where you can sit and put your shoes on. Like when Gray's older, that would be a really cute place for her to sit. But I did order some coat hooks from H&M Home, so I would love to maybe put those up today. We shall see, because the coat cupboard is just mad. It's one of those, I think the coat hook is going to be where we put like the nice coats and where guest coats will go, but all our big puffer coats and stuff will stay in the cupboard. Okay, let's open some parcels. Okay, everything's unloaded, but it's a mess. Oh my God, mess everywhere. Must sort this out now. Rich is gonna flat pack all of this rubbish now and take it outside and go to the dump later on. Rich has just popped out for a little drive around with Gray to get her to sleep. Poor thing, it's just so miserable. Like, she's got a bit of a cold, but I'm pretty sure she's teething as well. She hasn't got any teeth yet. She's 6.5 months, but she's got really rosy cheeks, and she's like, she really enjoyed eating a banana today, because I think that might have been soft on her gums. And like when she like goes to like bite me, like, you know, some days they just kind of like put things in their mouth, and then she like cries. So I think it's really hurting her. I feel so bad. Like, she is such a happy baby. She literally never cries, and now she's just like really miserable. God, I've heard such horror stories about the teething period, so I'm kind of dreading it. I also just don't like the idea of her being in pain. It must be so painful, like your teeth breaking through the skin for the first time. Ouch. I'm going to take this opportunity whilst Rich is out to wrap a couple of his Christmas presents. This is another thing on my list of like trying to get organised. I'm not going to leave all of my presents to wrap in one day like I usually do. I'm going to try and just get them done and like put them in a pile in my office. More stuff in my office, whoops. But I've got a few presents here. One that's not for Rich, but it's for someone who might be watching, so I'm not going to say. And then a couple of presents for Rich. We don't normally do presents for each other, but this year we wanted to do a little stocking, so I've got some things for him. So I'm going to wrap. I've got this wrapping paper from John Lewis. This is my paper of the year. I got a couple of rolls and thought I can get some more if I need it. It's just white with Christmas trees. I thought that was really nice. I put on Instagram how bad I am at wrapping usually, but I have looked at YouTube for some tips. So I'm hoping I can do a bit better. I know like the main things, if you have something awkward to wrap, the best thing you can do is like buy a box to put it in, but I'm not gonna do that. Let's start with something easy. It's very easy shape. Oh wow, look, the inside of the John Lewis paper has cutting guides. That's genius. Okay, so I'm gonna start on the edge. Usually what I do is put the present right in the middle, and I think that's where I go wrong, and then I can like plan how much I need. I got it, I got it. Oh my God, paper with cutting guides on the inside is so clever. I'm gonna buy my wrapping paper from John Lewis now, every year. Okay, that across to there. I think I should also get one of those like sellotape things that you put around your wrist. Okay, this is already better than how I normally do it, because I don't have loads of excess paper. Just never really know how to get this bit. Okay, there. I'm gonna make that straight and then push that in. Yes. And then, oh my gosh, that is just so much better than my normal wrapping. I am chuffed with that. Other side. Guys, is this making you feel really Christmassy? Because it's definitely making me feel Christmassy. I actually haven't bought most of my presents yet this year. I need to buy for all of the kids. Ta-da! one present, done. I know I don't have to worry about Rich watching my videos because he never watches my videos. I got him a t-shirt from Carhartt. I got it on ASOS, it's this brand, it's got this logo. He actually has a black one already, but he wears it so often that I know he would like another one. So, do I wrap it in the plastic? No, I'm gonna take it out the plastic. Clothes are a bit harder because they're squishy. Okay, that's not too bad. The other thing I got him is from this brand called A Day's March. He saw this one turn up annoyingly, but he doesn't know what it is. I think I'm gonna open it up and take out the receipt, but then pack it in the box again. Oh my God, I don't need to keep the box because look what it comes in. That is the coolest packaging. I love this brand. That is so cool. I think those look great. So 2 presents for Rich. I've got a couple more things in mind and then I think that will be it for the stocking. We're doing like fewer, better presents rather than lots of crap. Although I do need to get like a big thing of Smarties or something. You always have to have something like that in a stocking, don't you? So I think those are all the things I can manage to do today. But I think I've done quite a lot. I've cleared out all the boxes so my house no longer feels like I'm like moving house. And I've taken all the stuff upstairs and put it in my like section ready for when Rebecca comes over to style the room. I've wrapped Christmas presents. I've sorted out my photos and videos. I've written my thank you cards, sorted out my photos for Gray's baby book and sent those off to print. I think I've been pretty productive. It does make me feel a lot better when I just have one of these days and get stuff done. There's still more to do, but there always will be. So I think I'm gonna end the vlog here. Rich is gonna come back soon with Gray, and because she's feeling a bit under the weather, I'm gonna help him with bedtime, and then we're gonna have dinner and stuff and chill and watch I'm a Celebrity Get Me Out of Here because it is the best. Hopefully my next video will be a bedroom update. I think that is the plan. Don't forget, as always, to check the description box for everything I've mentioned in this video, including the Samsung T5 if you want to find out more about that. And I'll see you guys soon. Bye.